Hey everybody, this is Susan. So I've uploaded your PDF file, which is really a PowerPoint slideshow. And near the end, there's a link to watch a video of a student making a zine. I think it's a really, really good example of watching somebody make what we might call an old school zine, which is a paper-based, kind of like an arts and crafts type thing. So that is really a great resource for you. But I also just kind of want to show you a little bit about, me trying to do something like that as well, even though it's a little awkward on Zoom. So first of all, here is a little zine that I'm just working on right now. So it's just two pieces of paper. It's two pieces of paper just folded together. Now, what I've done is I've numbered or written to describe each page. So where is that on here? This is the cover. See the lower right where it says cover? It's pretty obvious this is the cover, but just to be clear. And then I open it up and this is page 1. See on the lower left. This is page 2 with the buildings. Just turning the page. That's turns out to be the middle, what you might call the spread, where you could put one big picture in the middle like that. And that's pages 3 and 4. And then page 5, page 6, I haven't done anything with yet. And then the back cover. So the very first thing I did was I just folded two pieces of paper together and then labeled cover, back cover, and then those pages on the inside. And then at the very end, I did this with pencil. So I can just go in there and erase it at the very end. But it's a really good idea to do that, to keep track of everything. So what my workspace kind of looks like, it's a little crazy. I printed out some images from the internet and they're just kind of floating around in front of me right now. I've just got these kind of like little decorative things. These are actually from an old book. Sounds shocking, but I cut it up. Yes, sometimes books need to be recycled that way. And here's some descriptive information from one of my buildings that I printed out. So I've just got stuff like that. So some of it came from a book cut out, some of it came from the internet. So just to give you an example. So let's see, I'll share my screen. For example, here's the National Museum of the American Indian, which is down here in Lower Manhattan. My zine just is sort of turning out to be this sort of like nostalgic view of Lower Manhattan. The weird sculpture of a BlackBerry phone is obviously not exactly about Lower Manhattan, but it's just kind of on my topic of nostalgia and change, history. But so while I was doing some of this research about the buildings around Pace, I stumbled into this National Museum of the American Indian. So, I might want to go in here and see what kind of images are in here. If there's anything, that I would want. Let's just pretend I'm doing something with jewelry, maybe, and go. I might want to copy this image and then go to Word. There is Word. Well, I'm not sure if you can see my Word, but I I'm basically opening up a Word file and pasting that image in there. Let me see if you can see that. There we go. So I just pasted that in there. And really, to be clear, I should also paste the descriptive information of what this object is and where I found it. But I could also handwrite some of that into the zine. So I just want to show you how you would copy a picture from the internet and paste it into Word and then print it. And then, even though it seems backwards, I'll print that out and then cut it up, cut the image out so that I could, you know, like something here, paste it into my zine. So, you know, if I had a stack of magazines or old books or newspapers or postcards or flyers or anything paper-based, you know, I wouldn't need to print things out from the internet or, you know, on Word. But in this day and age, pretty much that's what most of us are going to be doing. So I just wanted to demonstrate that. And other thing here, I was looking at Georgia O'Keeffe because I knew she did a lot of paintings of Manhattan, and I was pretty sure she'd done one of the Brooklyn Bridge, and that is here. But this whole thing came out of researching what paste was in the olden days. So let me turn this off for a sec. So for example, I know you can't really see it very well, but this image on the bottom, I'm in One Pace Plaza right now, the main building on campus. This is what used to be on this exact site, the New York Tribune building. And it was demolished in 1966 when they started building this. And then the picture above has that same building, you know, whoa, right here. And the building to, not the one with the dome, but the other one, that's still there. And Pace is actually in that building. That's the old New York Times building. So I'm just kind of doing this little history zine. And then this is just another picture, an even bigger version of the scene with even more details in it, including City Hall Park. And then this is a map of the Native American settlements, or, you know, a map of the dwelling place of the Lenape, and this is from that museum. And I put the website where I found this from, called Mapping Mannahatta. So basically, I've got this little booklet, and I am taping things onto it. I'm doing a little bit of handwriting. You know, I've pasted this little notepad page on here so I can go in here and handwrite, maybe with some markers, give it a little bit of texture. I'll do something here to decorate, fill this out a little bit, some of that empty space. You know, here I chose to handwrite all that descriptive info. And then I still have one more page and my back cover to go. Now this, when I'm finished with this original thing, I just want to point out that this is not really a zine yet. This is the original of the zine. So to truly participate in the zine community and the zine culture, what I would do is go somewhere. Well, you can come to the library and you can meet with me and I can show you how to do this if you happen to be on campus at all this semester. If not, depending on where you are, you can go somewhere that has, you know, photocopying, like Office Max, Staples, places like that. And you can ask for help and just tell them what you're doing. You know, I want to make some copies of this booklet. They'll show you exactly how to do it. It's a little complicated if you've never done it before, but they'll know how to do it. And also, if you're able to come to the library, I can help you do it. So once you've made the photocopies, then you have a zine, because the photocopy is what you give to other people. And, you know, I'm going to lose some of this texture and everything of the original, but I could actually make like, say, 10 copies of this, and then I could do some handwriting. I could even sticker things on here. I could personalize each one. You can get quite elaborate with that. And sometimes people will put little things in their zine, like, oh, you know, I don't know, I've got these little tickets, just as an example, you know, I could like drop those after I've made my photocopies. I could drop some of these in each copy, or stickers, pins, recipes, postcards, patches, glitter, who knows, little pieces of fabric. So those are all the kinds of things that you can do. So I don't want to talk for too long. I just wanted to show you a little bit myself of, you know, what it takes to make a zine like this. You do have a lot of time to work on this. And I'm really happy to meet with you on Zoom if you'd like. So what we're doing is we are requiring that you make this, you know, paper-based zine. And then when you're finished, you'll need to take pictures of each page. So you can do it however you'd like. You know, if you want to do a picture or a scan of the front and the back cover at once, that's fine. You know, if you want to do each as a what we call a spread, you know, the zine in this open way, rather than trying to do, you know, one page at a time. It's fine. It's fine to do the spread. Or if you prefer to do one page at a time, you know, just the cover, just page one, just page two, that's fine as well. We just want to see images of the zine. And also, I'd like you to make a very short video, because I'm almost certain you can do this in VoiceThread. Just a very short video of you just like doing what I'm doing right now and just kind of paging through your zine. That's it. I just want to see the booklet format. Okay, so I'm going to end this for now, and get in touch if you have any questions. Okay, good luck. I hope you have some fun doing this. Bye.